Something a little bit different. This is the first time, well, this will be the second time. The first time didn't work out, but I'm going to be trying to do a chameleon pearl on this golf cart for a buddy of mine. Now, I tried it and it didn't come out the first time. I think the problem was I did not have enough powder pearls mixed in, and I didn't have enough physically on me, so I couldn't add more. So this, here's a speed shape I got. This is what I wanted it, because I sprayed out a bunch of them, but this is what I was going for, and it ended up being like a more lighter blue, and it was really blotchy. And I just think it didn't have enough coverage, and then I didn't have enough extra to add more pearl to it. So I had to wait and order more. But the only reason I'm talking about this part, because I think this is a good time and material saver if you run into a situation like that. So I put down my black base coat, and then I mixed the powdered pearls in a mid coat. A color blender, whatever you want to call it. And so then once I seen it wasn't laying out right, instead of, I guess I could have just left it in that form with the pearls in the mid coat. But what I thought would make it easier and a cleaner job is I just took more of the color blender with no pearl in it and put another 2 coats over it. Because I knew I was going to have to wait a while, to get more pearls, and I didn't want to waste any clear on it. And plus the clear is hard to sand, it's more expensive. And then if I would have just left the pearl on the mid coat when I sanded it, it would have made a mess. You'd have had pearls, you know, the color everywhere. So putting down the few coats of mid coat, I knew that would at least lock it in and preserve what I was going to do. Now my original plan was to just get more pearl and then, you know, put more coats over it. But since it was already started off blotchy, I was like, you know what, screw that, I'm gonna restart. So I got more black base coat, and I'm just gonna go over the whole thing again and start from square one with the base coat, and then put the mid coat on. I watched the video, True Grit. He does a lot of pearls. He's like, you know, the man when it comes to the pearl stuff on YouTube. He actually did one on chameleons and how you have to lay it out. And basically, what he was saying is you got to do 100% overlap before you do a 50. So usually, you know, it's a 50% overlap, you know. Let me see if I can give you a little bit of an idea of what that means. So say this one's your spray pattern and this is your panel. You come over it halfway and then go over it half. You're only going up half of your pattern. I don't know if that's making sense, but people that paint will know what I'm talking about. So what he's saying is you go over it, back over it 100%, and then come up your 50. 100 and then come up 50. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense to you guys. And so then how I'm gonna re-prep this is first I went with some 600 with a soft back sanding pad. Just went over it real quick just to break it down. And then these are things I've been using. They're expensive, but man, are they nice. And I want to get more assortments of these. These are these these K800. Who makes these again? Says Kovacs. I forgot. There's a name. I forgot the name of the company. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Kovacs is but that's not how you look them up on the internet. So they're real pliable. It won't rip. It's almost like a fabric material. And then it comes with a little soft back sanding pad. And they cut and they last really well. So then just take it after you do your 600 on the PA and come over with this 800. And it's really good. You can, especially for something like this, you can get into all these grooves real nice and easy. Just so you know that everything's going to be scuffed up. And then go over everything. And that's about it. And I think for the rest of the video, I'm just going to cut you on the head mount. And then I will lay the audio over it and kind of talk over it and talk you through and walk you through everything else that I'm doing. I'm not going to stop. I don't really have the time to stop and explain everything and set up the camera. So everything else is going to be coming from the head mount from now for the rest of this video. And that's it for right now.